Today we are doing a Taemin mega marathon. We have 10 songs lined up, chosen by my patrons and myself. Before we continue, please like and subscribe, and let's get into it. Now, this will be part 1 of the marathon. We're going to be doing the songs Soldier, Pinocchio, Under My Skin, Want, and Danger. If you'd like early access to part 2, where we cover the songs Just Me and You, Night Away, Strings, Deja Vu, and Bones, join me on Patreon right now, link is in the description. Now, I'd just like to explain to you how these songs were chosen, if you're interested. If not, feel free to skip straight to the reaction in the timestamps. So I put up a poll on Patreon asking which artist should I do a 10-song mega marathon for, and Taemin won the poll. And the patron that submitted Taemin is Back, and they chose 5 songs for today's marathon, those songs being Soldier, Want, Just Me and You, Night Away, and Deja Vu. Then 4 more songs were chosen by 4 other patrons. Those songs were Pinocchio, submitted by Hanshao, Under My Skin, submitted by BB, Strings, submitted by Melissa, and Bones, submitted by Sakura. And finally, the last song, Danger, was chosen by myself, and I'll explain why I chose that song when we get to it. And the winning patron also got to choose the order that we're checking out these songs today, and they decided to have me do this marathon in chronological order. So we're going to start with Soldier, and we're going to end with the song Bones. And they figured that this was a really good way for me to observe Taemin's artistic evolution through the years, and I agree. I believe that about covers it. Let's get right into Soldier. This is a song that was released in 2016, but this performance is from 2017.
돌아가려 하는 이름 위로 뺨이 스치는 바람은 위로 두 팔을 벌리고 it doesn't matter I need an adjacent cause the devil kiss me why you never miss me yeah the devil kiss me
Suspense.
죄를 씻을 수 있다면 지금 두 무릎을 굽혀 나의 목을 조여도 나의 몸을 망쳐도 하늘에 맹세해 한 손을 올려 I just wanna be your soldier I just wanna be a soldier. Yeah.
The audience knows it. Okay. This song is very sweet, very sentimental, very cute, very touching. His vocal performance here. This is clearly live the entire way through. We did get into a little bit of a discussion on my last Taemin reaction about how much of the vocal was live and how much was backtrack. Clearly, this one seems to be entirely live, which is extra impressive since he's significantly younger here. This is much earlier in his career, but he's perfectly comfortable taking the spotlight, playing the piano live too, I might add, and allowing all of the attention to be purely on his vocal performance. There's no getting around it. It's pure raw talent on display here, and I love that. I can certainly hear the emotion in his voice. His pitch is really impressive. Compositionally, I don't find this song to be that interesting, and I'll explain why. It incorporates the infamous 6-4-1-5 chord progression that I often complain about on the channel, and I often complain about this chord progression because I'm just trying to emphasize how frequently it's used in popular music. So whenever I hear this chord progression, I do lose interest a little because it's a type of musical structure that is an easy one to default to if you're trying to evoke a very sentimental emotion. So for that reason, this song is not striking me as very creative or unique. It's enjoyable enough, and it's a good showcase for his ability to emote vocally. But melodically, I find it to be kind of weak. That kind of makes sense, I guess, right? This is earlier in his career. Maybe at this point his creative identity hadn't really been discovered yet. So it makes sense that at this point in his career he would be aiming for a more safe, reliable sound rather than something that is super experimental. That said, we're only about 2 minutes into the song and it's a 5-minute video. Could go somewhere I don't expect. That predictable chord progression in the chorus is just something that honestly doesn't interest me extremely. I would say the verses, in fact, are more interesting to me than the chorus, but obviously I'm alone in this, as we just heard the audience sing along to the chorus. I'm just speaking from my own personal taste here, and if you enjoy this song, I'm more than happy for you. Let's continue. Again, I gotta say, these verses are really pretty. I love that little ascending lick with the bass and the strings. Da, 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 da. How cute and pretty is that? Really love that. And of course his vocals on top of it. It's just really, really enjoyable. I know you miss me. Baby, give you kiss me. Yeah, I know you miss me. 하늘의 맹세한 손을 올려 I just wanna be a soldier. I just wanna be a soldier. 잊지 못할 가슴의 아픈 추억의 외로움 속에 마지막 너의 모습을 There's so much suspense in this performance, so much silence. Wanna be a soldier. I'm impressed. I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. I just want to be a soldier. Yeah. Okay. Wow, what a performance. So I do love how the song evolved into, I guess, a more rock style, more power ballad style. We had some of the live drums coming through, some guitar, and I didn't expect him to really incorporate some really cool dance moves and poses on stage, adding a lot of energy to the piece, and of course, those belting vocals at the end, really killing it. So compelling, so enjoyable. So as far as his stage presence goes, his vocal ability, I'm really impressed, especially since it's the first song we're checking out and he's just getting started. It's just compositionally, songwriting wise, it's not the most interesting melody, and I know he will most likely be giving me more interesting musical stuff as we go on. Okay, let's move on to the next track, Pinocchio from 2018. This, I believe, is a duet with BY, performed on The Call. This is also live. I don't know who BY is. I'll just go in blind and let's enjoy.
하얀 웃음 넘어 검은 거짓말들을 꼭 진실인 척 꼭 진심인 척 난 나를 꾸며 더 깊숙하게
Love that outfit.
숨어버린 진심 이러다가 진짜 내 모습마저 사라질 듯해 차라리 누군가에게 모든 것을 다 들키고 싶어 난 미소 짓는 가면 뒤에 숨긴 진심 어느샌가 차가워진 내 눈빛이 너를 향한 표정 없는 내 거짓이 내겐 익숙해 차라리 I wanna be Pinocchio I wanna be Pinocchio I wanna be Pinocchio 내겐 익숙해 But I wanna be
Okay. So this song for me is more interesting, definitely. I love how it starts off with this robotic spoken word. I love that sort of weirdness. Makes you kind of wonder where it's gonna go. Kind of has a creepy edge. I like that. This song obviously is going for something quite different, going for something sexy, broody, atmospheric. Really allows him to embody the music through the choreography. I love how the choreo has some puppety moves. Is that the word? Puppet-esque? Puppet-oriented moves, I guess. You know, he's sort of collapsing as if he's on strings. That's really cool and creative. So where I think this performance excels is in the stage presence, his facial expressions, the atmosphere, the choreography. We're not getting as many clear live vocals in this one. There is some help from the backing track, but it's fair enough as there's a lot that he's doing movement-wise. And while I like the atmosphere of the song, maybe the chorus is a little repetitive for me, but I have a funny feeling that maybe with the inclusion of BY, potentially some ad-libs by Taemin, I'm guessing, this song will be taken to the next level. Let's see. BY is a rapper.
내 어릴 적 순수함은 어디나 사랑과 사업 사이에 서있네 진심이 너무나도 왜 이제 무의식이 지금 내게는 poison 예전을 갈망했던 맘이 널 join해 스치는 가면 뒤에 숨긴 진심 어느새가 차가워진 내 눈빛이 너를 향한 표정 없는 내 거짓이 내겐 익숙해 차라리 I wanna be Pinocchio I wanna be Pinocchio I wanna be Pinocchio 내겐 익숙해 But I wanna be 가만 쓰고 살아갈 바엔 솔직하지 못할 바엔 차라리 난 되고 싶어 숨김없는 피노키오 가만 쓰고 살아갈 바엔 솔직하지 못할 바엔 차라리 난 되고 싶어 숨김없는 피노키오 미소 짓는 가면 뒤에 숨긴 진심 어느샌가 차가워진 내 눈빛이 나조차도 속여버린 내 거짓이 내겐 익숙해 차라리 I wanna be Pinocchio I wanna be
Sick moves.
I wanna be Pinocchio 내겐 익숙해 But I wanna be
Okay. So with this song, I think you'll agree that maybe vocally and melodically, it's not the strongest song that we're going to have in this marathon. What this song is all about is the choreo, the stage presence, the looks. Even from BY, we didn't really get any crazy vocals, and even one of the judges there was surprised that BY was singing, even though the melodic vocal we were getting from BY was a very processed, tuned vocal. It might not even have been live, honestly, but you know, both performers look great. I do wish we got some ad-libs from Taemin. It's a very repetitive song. It's kind of going in the opposite direction of the last song, where the production and the groove and the atmosphere is way more compelling. It's just missing a really solid melody. But in this particular performance, the melody wasn't really the appeal. It was more about the spectacle, the chemistry on stage, the sick moves from Taemin. I really liked this move here. Where is it? That was a pretty good move. I liked it. I'd love to mimic it right now, but I would look so stupid. He's just a natural mover, really, isn't he? He's not even really moving out of his spot. He's staying in the same spot, just moving his hips and his shoulders. Magic. So fun to watch. Let's move on to the next song, Under My Skin, from 2018.
Under my skin 最悪な僕が自分をうまく愛せなくて理想の姿はみ出したいらない部分を自分で無理やり叩き壊しただからこの手を伸ばすよあなたのぬくもりだけがこの肌の下隠し続けた冷たい心溶かすよ誰にも見せないどこにも行けない本当の僕を抱きしめた tonight 離れていた誰かを思い出すたびに
This is another song where the verses are striking me as more interesting and pretty than the chorus. Because again, this song has that same chord progression actually from the first song. If you put the first song, Soldier, and Under My Skin side by side, listen to the choruses. There's a very similar structure there, a similar melodic sensibility. So this is another song, unfortunately, that's not really to my taste so far. I do predict that we will get some really impressive vocals towards the end, again, and that's going to be really fun for me. But already I'm worried that this is not going to be a favorite in the marathon either. We're still early in his development, right? I'm wondering really if it's the later songs that are going to appeal to me more than these earlier ones. I'm not loving these earlier songs, even though I love his outfits, his dancing, his stage presence, the quality of his voice, his vocal ability, his ability to hit notes, his vocal control. All of that is hitting. It's just like, as a composer, I tend to hyperfixate on the composition of the song itself, the level of the songwriting. and I'm not loving it, and it could just be a matter of taste, you know? Maybe Taemin's taste in songs isn't entirely to my taste, and that's totally fine. I can still enjoy it for the show he's putting on, if that makes sense. But would I listen to this song in studio format? Maybe not. Then again, I could be speaking too soon. Let's give the song a chance to develop and see. Another thing I'm noticing about this song is that there's a lot of processing on the vocal. It could be, again, that it's the live feed balanced equally well with the backing track. It doesn't sound like a pure raw signal that I'm hearing, which is a bit unexpected considering it's really just him standing at the mic. Could be just too much reverb or something that the sound engineer put on it. Let's continue.
嫌なところしか僕にはない気がしてた少しはマシになれたかな鏡に一人つぶやくと
Yeah, these verses, they sound a little darker, mysterious, more interesting. Fitting actually with the lyrics that he's trying to evoke. The chorus has a sort of a brighter, happier lift that I think doesn't really do the verses justice. Like, I'm kind of into this vibe right here, you know. Start. Suddenly, here it's feeling a bit more generic, right? Regardless of how good he sounds vocally. See, even that little moment there was so interesting to me. Like, dynamically, we've taken everything down. Again, I'm saying this word, mystery, imagination. Da 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 da. It's just a really sort of interesting, unexpected turn that the song takes. So I really love this bridge. It's very pretty. So this song is definitely not without its merits as far as I'm concerned. Let's see how it closes out. Okay, I'll be honest and say that song is my least favorite so far. I even preferred the first song over this one. At least at the end of the first song, even though it was a more safer type of ballad, he really gave us those belted notes, really high up in his range, maybe like an E or an F somewhere there. This song struck me as more of a break for him in a more intense, like, choreography-heavy concert. And vocally, it wasn't really much of a challenge for him either. So yeah, sorry. Under My Skin, not my favorite song by Taemin, unfortunately. Let's keep it moving with the track Want. This is going to be the music video, so this will be interesting to have more of a focus on visuals and themes. Sorry, and this song came out when? 2019, okay. Already This beat is hitting.
마신 순간 목이 타는 듯해 불안전해 뜨거움의 정의를 내리려 해 본능도 이성마저도 더 원하게 될 테니 더 타오르게 된 넌 낯선 느낌 손끝에 닿아 올라 관문 속 무작위로 퍼져가 그 온도 그곳에 포로 더 원하게 될 테니 더 타오르게 더 천천히 너를 애태우게 할 한계 없이 더욱 빠져들고 싶게 할 너의 심해 및 그 고요를 깨운 날 더 원하게 될 테니 더 타오르게 된 너 금단 내 사과는 달기에 널 유혹해 충동은 감각을
Okay, I quite enjoy this song. I think already it's my favorite of the marathon so far. There's a really lovely bounciness and funkiness to that groove. It sort of has a jagged feeling, that groove. There's a little beat off here and there, but it just adds to the funkiness.
마신 순간 목이 타는 듯해
Really top tier production, beautiful warm sounds, and his voice is crystal clear right in the center. I love the lighting of this video and the outfits, the cinematography, really evoking the atmosphere of the song, which does lean more towards the darker sound that I like. A sound that we had a little bit of a taste of in Pinocchio and the verses of Under My Skin. Now, I did complain about that chord progression, right, that we got in Soldier and Under My Skin. I think it's actually in the chorus of this one too. Let me listen to it again.
더 천천히 너를 애태우게 할 한계 없이 더욱 빠져들고 싶게 할 너의 심해 및 그 고요를 깨운 날 더 원하게 될 테니
Yeah, it's in this one too. I don't mind it as much. It's a slight variation of it because it's incorporated into a track that is otherwise quite diverse with some nice vocal melodies. I think the hook in the chorus is pretty catchy too. And again, I am loving the visuals here. So this is my highlight of the marathon so far. And I'm sure a live performance of this will go hard as well, but I do appreciate the little break from the live performances in this marathon to focus on some clearer visuals of him and get a sense of the vision for this song as it was meant to be seen in this condensed MV format, if that makes sense.
금단의 사과는 달기에 널 유혹해 충동은 감각을 이끌어내 부드러운 흐름 속 더 원하게 될 테니 더 타오르게 돼 더 천천히 너를 애태우게 할 한계 없이 더욱 빠져들고 싶게 할 너의 심해 및 그 고요를 깨운 날 더 원하게 될 테니 더 타오르게 된 넌 The one, the one The one, the one The one, the one
These visuals are crazy.
I'm your eyes 다른 눈뜨게 할 I'm your toy 널 순수하게 할 믿어봐 네 안에 self control 움직여봐 이 끌린 body and soul
I love how this bridge has more of a focus on his lower range, really serenading us in the lower end. And I see that that's actually the most replayed part of the song, and perfectly understandable.
I'm your eyes 다른 눈뜨게 할 I'm your toy 널 순수하게 할 믿어봐 네 안에 self control 움직여봐 이 끌린 body and soul 눈 떠 너의 소리를 들어봐 넌 뭘 원해 난 네가 몰랐던 걸 알게 할 더 원하게 될 테니 더
Hey, certainly my favorite of the marathon. These visuals are just insane. What a beautiful music video. Like, look at this stuff. This is epic. Stuff swirling around him, like what is going on? I love the red suit in an otherwise black and white room. Really cool stuff visually. I do wish that we got some, again, more impressive vocals from him in this faster song. Out of the two fast songs we've had so far, there is a focus more on atmosphere rather than delivering the impressive vocals like we got in Soldier. This song did come out in 2019, and around that era, ad-libs were starting to go out of fashion a little bit in pop music. They're coming back again now, I think, but it's a shame that maybe he felt like he had to restrain himself on this song for some reason. Like, there's so much room for some sick belting here. And you gotta remember, like, the most recent performance I reacted to of him before this marathon was the KGMAs, where his ad-libs were just insane. So he spoiled me a bit with that, and now I'm like expecting that every time. Maybe I shouldn't. I wonder how the next song is gonna go. The next one is Danger, which came out in 2014, but this performance is from 2019. I chose to include this song in the marathon because I saw that I had saved it to a Spotify playlist way back when it came out in 2014, but I don't think I've listened to it since, so I don't have any idea what this song sounds like. I might recognize it once I hear it, but I guess I was just interested to see how I feel about it now, plus paired with the fact that it's a later performance of it from 2019 should be really interesting. So let's go. This will be the last song we check out for part 1. Again, if you'd like to join me for part 2, you can do so right now on Patreon for early access. Link is down below. Alright, let's go with Danger. Oh yeah, this also has the intro. Sherlock. So this is the intro, obviously. Inspired by Sherlock. Was this the first song of the concert? Sliding down. This melody is ringing a bell a little bit. It's a great choice as a concert opener, if it is the opener. Okay, I'm really enjoying this one. It might be my favorite of the 5 songs we've listened to. I feel like saying that is kind of cheating since I was the one who chose this. But honestly, it's a song that's really got everything that speaks to my own taste. High energy, nice anthemic chorus, some really catchy hooks. Like that kind of stuff is so fun to me. Now this song might be the oldest song of the marathon. And I also feel like that's kind of cheating a little bit because I was a huge fan of the second generation era. I'm a huge fan of Shiny and that older style, and I do feel like this song is reminiscent of that older style a little bit and the general structure of it. It's a little bit wacky, a little bit kooky, but I find that to be so fun and vibrant. And it also allows for some really sick choreography and stage shows as well. And I really love his delivery of this line here. And putting his finger up, knowing he killed it. It's just a really cool moment. I like this part too. Seems like the audience loves it too. It is super catchy, you know. This song is full of hooks, parts that you can sing along to. So yeah, I'm super into that hooky style of songwriting. I like that move where it looks like he's pulling something apart and putting it back together. Something about it that's really sick. That one there. Really cool. See, we're getting vocals now. Woo! Breakdown. Bringing it back with Sherlock. I mean, it's right there. How are you going to argue with a performance like that? It was fun, it was energetic, it was intense. Every move was pristine. Every vocal was so clean. We got those impressive vocals. You know, just because it's a really quick upbeat song doesn't mean you can't give us those epic vocals, and we got them. This song had everything. It's probably my favorite Taemin song along with Guilty at this point. A really good one to finish off part one. We are going to move on to part two now, where we're going to cover the songs Just Me and You, Night Away, Strings, Deja Vu, and Bones. For early access to part two, join me on Patreon, link is down below. Otherwise, let me know what you thought of these initial 5 songs and of my analysis. Patrons also get to suggest a song as part of our monthly marathon and vote on polls. If you don't know me, my name is Ohak Cade. I'm the composer for the symphonic metal project Valkata. You can also check out our music down below, and there's also a link to my full reaction database spreadsheet if you're curious about all of the other music I've covered on the channel. Otherwise, please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Thanks so much and take care.